Okay, we're in where it's a little warmer. We're working on this track adjuster pin. I've already replaced the seal on the piston itself. This is the old seal. You can see why it wasn't working anymore. It blew out the side. New one, and I don't know if you can make that out, but that is the case part number for the Drott track seal adjuster. And we've got this one here, the outside of the cylinder. Gotta clean it up. This Drott is probably, I think it's like a 68 model. Don't quote me on that, but if I remember correctly, that's about where it is. So, a lot of the parts are not available for it readily. There are some aftermarket parts and some things you have to build yourself. But a little backstory on that: we bought it up Iowa-Minnesota line and kind of just off of fixtures. Hadn't been run for 7 years at least, and they really didn't know too much about it other than one track was locked up. So we took the semi low boy up, within probably 20 minutes, and when we got there we had it running, but we had a hydraulic hose that was leaking bad. But we had some adapters with us because we had a feeling that this might be the case. We already had the parts manual and stuff we'd ordered, so we had that, so we knew what fittings it would take if we had to make something up. And we were able to get it loaded onto the semi-trailer the next morning and started the trip back home. Now, this here got quite a bit of grease and stuff. It's pretty clean otherwise. It has some wear in it, but I think it's going to get us by. Anyway, that there is ready to mount back in the track. Got to put a grease cert in it there, and it just takes a grease cert in there. We use a grease gun that pressurizes this, and that pushes that spring-loaded roller out to make the track tighter, and vice versa. If you need to take tension off the track, you pull the grease cert out and let the grease out, push it back in. So this is another update on the Drott 40.